Okay, for number 8, it starts to get more complicated. And I just wanted to show you that those earlier problems that I did where they said when, P is true and Q is false and R is true, that thing. And we just did like one row. I want to show you that when it's written out like this, I would do this thing first. That would be the first. Hello. That would be the first thing I would do right there, that one. And you can see that that's what they have right here. Their first column is going to have you calculate the negation of Q. And then the second thing that you would do would be the and that is in between the negation of Q and P. And that's what they have right here, the negation of Q, or P. That's a disjunction. And then the last thing that we would do over here would be the negation here. That'd be the third thing. And that's what they're showing right here is calculate this negation. So step 1 is doing this negation here. Step 2 is calculating this or. And then step 3 is that purple negation. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's go back to the red color. We are going to be negating Q. So I'm going to look at this column here, and the results are going to go where those drop-down boxes are. And so since Q, the column Q reads true, false, right? True, false. Then the result of the negation would have to be false, true, false, true. Because if you're not true, you're false. And if you're not false, you're true. Now, to do the next pair, the negation of Q, which is what I just calculated, and I'm gonna write this down in this little box here. It was false, true, and then P, I haven't done any calculation with P. This is column P, so I'm just gonna write it over here. It goes true, true, false, false. And so it just makes it easier on my eyes so that when I'm doing this, I only now have to look at this box and then be like, okay, I've got false or true. And then I've got true or true. And I just go down the line. And I have to remember that an or is a disjunction. And as long as you have one T, it will be a T. So in that first one, false or true is true. On the second one, true or true is true. But right here, false or false, that would be a false. And then true or false would be back to a true again. Make sure you can see that false right there. Okay? And now, the last thing we're going to do is we are going to negate what I just did in the green right here, because you got a negation of the negation of Q or P. And so that is this result in green. So I'm actually just going to look at this green column and then negate it with the purple to get the last set of drop-down boxes. So since the green goes true, true, false, true, the negation would go false, false, true, false. And that's what I'll choose for my drop-down boxes. False, false, true, false. And that one's done.